Tag show. Tag show. That's gonna leave a mark, Taylor.
That's undisputed because I'm undisputed. Heading over to the takedown. So, since you're doing the show.
Yep.
You already started the timer, though.
No, I didn't start the timer
Okay,
yet.
got it.
So, we got a timer for each segment.
Okay.
Kind of like part of the interruption.
Okay.
And within that second, when it hits the beep beep, we're done.
Okay, let's get it.
All right. Heading over to the takedown. Women saves SmackDown. So SmackDown this week, it was kind of lackluster in my opinion, but the women's match saved it. Mm-hmm. What was your thoughts on that if you got a chance to see it?
I watched so much content. Which match was it?
So this was when it was Team SmackDown was Banks, Cross, Carmella, and Brooks versus Team NXT with Rhea Ripley, Knox, and Yim.
Oh yeah, after they pulled up and they were like, "Let's fight." Yeah, it was dope. It was a good preview. You could tell Mia don't want nobody touch her in the face after that ladder match. She was don't touch that woman in her face.
You gotta definitely give her a whole lot of credit because she has fractured ribs
and a broken nose.
So and she's still out there.
I sleep on the wrong side of the bed and I get like a neck thing. I'm a wrap for the day. So Mia Yim is a real one for real.
And I think that, like I said, I think that the women's segment really saved SmackDown because SmackDown wasn't really showing anything, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was just like especially the first segment with Roman and Baron Corbin and all of that was silly. But yeah, like I say this every week, the women always seem to outperform the men, and that was a prime example. Sasha and Rhea, chef's kiss, right? Because that couple of 2-3 minutes?
Yeah.
Was fire, right? All I saw on my timeline and just people saying we need more of that. So yeah, I just thought that was the best segment, but that's typically the case.
Sasha Banks is on fire right now. Rhea Ripley is really going up in the ranks, and everybody's starting to notice her now that she's out of NXT UK and really on NXT. What did you guys think about Nikki Cross being the last member of SmackDown? I felt like that was.
Who else was going to be the last member?
You're right. Well, I would have wished that they would have saved it for like Survivor Series and maybe surprises or something.
No, you tell us right now.
No shade to Nikki. I'm not going to pop that that's the fifth member. If you told me even though we know Ember Moon is injured, but maybe she comes out, then maybe I might be like, oh shit, because we weren't expecting her.
Right. Or it's like Lita or Trish Stratus. You're like, that's
shit.
You see, I just
that's what I meant. Like somebody
Nikki
like
Cross.
somebody
I fuck with Nikki Cross, but I'm not gonna be like, yo, Nikki Cross.
Right.
I'm gonna be like, yo, you coming to work today? Like, all right, let's get in the match.
But that's what I mean. Like somebody a legend would have popped up and help out maybe because they need the star power a little bit for the Survivor Series in my opinion.
I will say that team is who's Brooks. Oh, Dana Brooke.
Yeah.
Brooke.
Sorry, typo.
I was like,
black people always add S's to the end of things, so that's why.
That's like, who is this?
Dana Brooks.
Yeah, no. Team SmackDown's team is definitely lacking. I feel like the Soul Survivor would be the boss, but I don't like to hype myself up anymore.
Well, we don't even know who NXT team is yet. But we'll get into that. We'll get into that when we get to Survivor Series with our predictions. But yeah, I definitely feel like that women's match really put that over the board for us as we ticking down and finishing up the segment right here. So we go to the next segment.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Triple H, go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. So NXT and Triple H again invades Raw. What did you think?
Well, I think.
No,
you're the guest. You're the guest.
Yo, look, you got the shirt on.
Well, you roll with the cerebral assassin, and you see how he came through this. The first time was a surprise. The second time we bossing up. I'm here. My squad is here, and that's what we do. It felt in this. You're talking about the episode that happened after the whole Saudi Arabia.
No,
thing,
this
past week. I think it was a good continuation. You got to see little sprinkles, and I think where NXT injected themselves was smart. Just like the whole I love how he keeps trying to court former NXT people over, and then they just keep fucking it up. Like you think about KO. Everything that he was saying was facts.
Yep.
And then his own man came through and beat him down. And Triple's like, what are you doing? He's like, yo, you know he's not going to accept it. This is our time, Hunter. And then Hunter's like, yo, like I get it. Like he can't be mad because that's what he would have did.
I felt that gave Kevin Owens a nice like baby face rub.
Yeah.
In that moment.
It'll even be better when he turns on Raw and helps NXT.
Ooh.
You think?
We'll say that for predictions.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, in my opinion, I felt like Raw was lackluster in regards to the invasion. Nothing made like the past couple of years. I was like, oh shit, this happened this year. I don't know if it was expected. I mean, every year is kind of expected, but this was just kind of like, okay. And then your big stars are not like, for example, where was Roman? Your team captain. Where is Sasha? She's team captain. You know what I mean? Like it's just. I felt like something was missing in regards to the invasions. Names. Like when they first started on SmackDown, when everybody wasn't there, that was cool.
Right.
But like then it's just like, okay, we're waiting for that big use people. We're waiting for that big moment, and that big moment hasn't really like popped yet. So.
And I didn't like the fact how they made Shayna use the 4 horsewomen because they came out of nowhere. They wasn't really being used. Anyway. They're still green. They're not really in that moment. So,
but it makes no sense if they don't show up with her, however green or not. Like those are your people's. Like if I'm going to invade, why am I going to bring all these other chicks that I don't really bang with?
Yes,
you gotta come through and you gotta catch your fade.
Yeah, but then for that matter though, they're not on her War Games team, right? So in one, we don't even know who's
it's about winning. Shayna not keeping real.
So on that note,
there's other people.
So on that note, right? We still don't know that NXT women's team, so like shouldn't you bring people or the men team for that
NXT
matter?
Is the who all gonna be there squad. It's the who all gonna be there squad.
Which is weird that they haven't announced it yet, but I guess we'll see.
Well, I'll fight because of War Games. You gotta see who makes it out of War Games before you even announce.
That's very true.
That's very true. And as we go over to our next segment, after the invasion, Triple H said open door policy for NXT. He kicked it off, and Becky Lynch comes to the door.
What did you think about the reaction that Becky got from Full Sail?
It was just great.
It was great, but I like.
Were you expecting the booze though?
Yes, because Full Sail is the biggest heel in NXT, and they've always been because that crowd. Yeah. They're all about themselves. They're self-serving. They're self-absorbed, and they love to hijack shows. They've gotten better once it's gotten live.
Right.
That's the funniest part. Yeah. Now that the show is live, they've gotten way better about it. But you can tell it's like they treat NXT like it's a sports team. Yeah. So if you go to another team, we love you. You come back, we're gonna give you your Titantron, your tribute. But no, it's booze after that. Yeah. I like the fact like it's not comfortable all the way. You talking about our people. Like you talk about Bayley, you get popped. You talk about Shayna's gonna kill you. And this is to Becky Lynch. Yeah. Like one of the OGs, one of the reasons why y'all have a 2-hour show.
See, but my take on that is I hear you, but like in that same episode, the Revival got a nice pop and the reaction they got was crazy. And I know they missed being down there. I just feel that Becky was never their girl, right? It was either Sasha or Bayley and then after that like Asuka, Ember Moon, but Becky was never their girl, right? She had that one moment where she had the match with Sasha and Unstoppable,
right?
But then after that, then Becky got called up. So I found it interesting the booze.
She's the forgotten daughter of NXT.
Yeah,
she's definitely the forgotten daughter.
Especially, I mean, in regards to the 4 horsewomen, I think. Prior to the man, she was like the forgotten.
She was number 4.
She never won an NXT Women's title.
Yeah, so she was like the 4th child or whatever. But what did you think?
I also felt like Ricochet got a good response as well.
I mean, a lot of people got
coming into that.
A lot of people.
Viking Raiders.
Everyone got it, except for Seth.
What's going on?
I like that.
Seth, keep that same energy.
Yeah. I'm not going to front, though. I wish Roman would have came down.
That's what I'm saying.
Sasha didn't come out.
Sasha didn't come.
Bayley didn't come out.
Roman cannot be bothered with you little NXT folk, yo.
But if you're a team captain, shouldn't you, like, lead your team into battle? That's just my thing.
If he would have came out when Ciampa came out, and Seth was in there, and
there would have been a crazy pop.
It would have been nuts.
Yeah, I agree.
So do we expect? Well, we'll get to that when we get to prediction. I was about to say, so we think that Tommaso Ciampa is going to be the team leader for NXT going into Survivor?
I think so. I don't see it.
We're all going to be there. Well, I if it's not him, I know who it's going to be.
Don't say it yet.
I'm going to say it, but if it's not him, I know who it's going to be. gonna be.
Oh, and on that time, we have a little bit of time as we head over to the next segment, which is going to be the Inferno. You ready for that?
I don't see how this is why this is.
He has the fire, turn the fire.
Yo.
Fireman, fireman. What?
Nah, I'm not
to have the sound effects.
I get it. Everybody don't think that this was the hottest moment, but I think that. Let me put the clock on. Let me put the clock on.
You're a mark.
Nah, I'm not a mark for AEW. Do not go down that route. I just feel like this was their best put together episode.
Mm-hmm.
And I
This
don't.
one?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like
What did I say?
advanced a lot of the storylines. Think about it.
What?
Nick Jackson had his first single match in 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and him and Phoenix tore it down. Like that match was the match of the night, first match out the door,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got Scorpion Sky finagling on his way to an AEW title match for next week.
He definitely finessed that. I can appreciate that. That's a black man finessing up, finessing to the
I like
title.
Scorpio Sky.
So that's what I'm saying. Like he pinned Jericho, gave him his first loss. It was like, yo, all right, let me get. I don't think I deserve a title shot. They'll play into it. And then we had the private party tribute match with Ortiz, and like to me, AEW put a lot in that match, and it advanced a lot.
What did Darby Allin and Moxley advance?
Darby to me continue to prove that he's like the underdog,
Storyline wise,
the underdog, and Moxley continues to be himself.
that man is deranged. I don't consider him an underdog. They're both like need to be committed.
See, and
That was an Arkham Asylum match.
for me, like this is what the 8th week of AEW. I don't see say what you want about WWE. At least they attempt with storylines as dumb as they can be.
Right.
I just feel like a lot of this is just grasping at straws right now. 1, 2, AEW was preaching right before Dynamite came on, like, oh, we're gonna put this person in the spotlight, this person. I have yet to see really Sean Spears have a storyline on Dynamite. You got guys like Sonny Kiss, he's just in the Battle Royal.
Right.
Orange Cassidy is super over, but has yet to have an actual feud. Like, I think we keep giving a pass to AEW, and I get it. It's the 8th week. It's still a lot to grow. But when do we start saying yo, I'm not feeling this, I'm not feeling that? Because there's a lot of things where I'm just like, eh. And like someone said in our comments when we post the ratings, and we'll talk about it in a few. Right now, AEW is just the only difference really is that they're cursing, and probably putting on good matches. I'm not gonna say they are putting on good matches, but I don't know. I don't see an identity yet, in my opinion.
I agree with that, and I will say, here's the issue. I remember I was in a group chat and we were talking about how there was animosity towards WWE, whatever, for their storylines, whatever, and they said AEW has direction. I'm sorry, there's no reason why there should be this many rematches at this point.
Yep.
Hangman Page is about to fight. No, Kenny Omega's about to fight Pac again.
Yeah.
How are you already running back matches?
And then the final 2 people in the Battle Royal, one of them was Hangman Page.
Yeah,
Right.
I definitely.
I was
Then
like,
on top of that, tell me what you care about with the women's division there. Tell me what you really care about. For real. There's no storylines there. They imported storylines from YouTube and from past feuds.
Right.
Literally half of those feuds that they started with were built in New Japan.
You're right.
Or the fact that they worked together in WWE. A lot of that has been built. So I get it that you have to start somewhere,
Right.
but I would say I like some of the matches that they've put on.
Absolutely.
I think
They
it's
have
been
good
solid,
matches,
but
yeah.
you got to be able to properly critique. They need to have. This is where you appreciate stuff like WWE, right?
Exactly.
You have to have a base. You have to care. There was no way I was watching AEW over NXT this week because there was no. Yeah, it was a go home
This
show,
month.
but it was a total buy-in. And then when we talk about the actual wrestling, yo, dog, I heard AEW was tag team wrestling capital of the world. It wasn't on Wednesday. It wasn't on Wednesday.
Nah, there was no tag team matches.
The revival.
No. But hear what I'm saying.
Oh.
Hear what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Oh no, that revival.
That revival and
If they
Undisputed.
were,
And then what was the other tag team match that
Viking Raiders and
the Forgotten Sons?
Forgotten Sons.
Look, I forgot. I really forgot. Yo, my bad, y'all. I want to remember y'all, but I forgot.
You got to give like the crowd laugh.
The crowd laugh.
The kid laugh.
Yeah.
So I gotta like pause my line and then they start clapping. Woo!
No, but I agree. Like NXT, especially this whole month, I already said to myself, not even this month, but prior, and I was gonna like go back and forth. I said I'm gonna just watch NXT live and then watch, and that's how I feel at this point. AEW is not giving me like it's solid wrestling. I get that. I'm not telling you anybody sucks, but I need more. I need like, and I'm all about women's wrestling.
Yeah. I'll tell you that. We've talked that before. The women's division is very lacking right now, and I don't know what's the holdup on signing who they need to sign and giving
they sign, but they sign people.
There's no. Why should I care? I don't know what the hell Rio and damn, I can't remember homegirl's name. That's the #1 ranked wrestler now because she beat Britt Baker. Homegirl that comes out with the samurai sword. Like right? And then
I don't even know her name.
Her trainer or her mentor that she fought at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fact that I can't think of their names off the top of the head,
right.
That's crazy. That's crazy to me. And it's not even on some xenophobic shit. Like I literally can't remember. There's no buy-in. But I remember Britt Baker. Why? Because she's a real life dentist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I will never forget Britt Baker.
Adam Cole's girlfriend.
Nyla. Yeah, right. There, that too. Like there's stuff to talk like Nyla Rose. Like I know who that is. Awesome Kong, I know who that is. It's like you have like even Brandy running her little like it's almost like she's Bruce Banner and Kong is the Hulk.
Yeah.
Why aren't they doing? And then they put them on Dark.
Yeah.
Like your fam, like what's really going on? And it's hilarious how all the black people be on AEW.
And my thing, it's so funny that you mentioned Brandy Rose because it's my gripe with like Stephanie McMahon in WWE. You have women of power that are in these positions. Why are we not advocating more for like women in top spots? You know what I mean?
Right.
I agree. The women's division is extremely lacking in AEW.
And I think that's a consistency across the board with everybody.
With everyone, yeah. Yeah.
Like Kenny Omega's supposed to be in charge of that division and we need him to step up a bit.
Yeah.
Tag show.